What's good? What's good? Need that. What's good? What's good, y'all? Tough loss tonight, man. Tough loss tonight. Win streak is over. At the hands of the freaking Hornets, which is annoying. That's annoying. The Michael Brown was good, man. I see you. Do me a favor if you're in the building, press share for whatever reason. My laptop won't connect to the Wi-Fi. I can't figure out why. So I'm on my phone right now. Usually how I share the show, but I can't share and be on the phone at the same time. So if you're in the building, press share for your boy. It's greatly appreciated. Uh, and while you're also doing that, press like too. Yeah, annoying. 9-game winning streak over at the hands of the Charlotte Hornets, which is annoying. It's annoying. That's the only way I'm irritated. I know that all streaks come to an end. You feel me? Nobody can go on and win forever, but the fact that the Charlotte Hornets is the one who ended our win streak is very irritating. Shout out to Darlene in the building. Very irritating. Uh, this is definitely a game that we should have won, even without Jalen Brunson. We definitely should have won this game. We went up by like I think 13 at one point, 13, 14 or something like that at one point. But we just couldn't, seal the deal. From the beginning of the game, we looked sluggish, man. The starters looked sluggish from the beginning of the game. And I have to think that double overtime game kind of, still was lingering with the guy playing 50 something minutes and turn around, a day, 2 days later, not even a whole 2 days later, to play another basketball game. Got to be taxing on the body. But that's no excuse. We still should have beat this team. The second unit, when they got in the game, they gave us a little bit of boost, but there's not enough scoring with that unit. And shout out to the Charlotte Hornets. They had a they had a decent game plan. They knew that we was coming off a double overtime game, and they sped the game up. They was running on makes and miss. Uh, bro, Jaffe, don't come here with that, bro. Because just because your team got 2 wins against really bad teams, don't come here with that, bro. This is not the form for that. Go to Big Fan Breezy page with that. Yeah. So back to what I was saying, they had a good game plan. They sped up the game, and they ran on us, and it was down at the end of the game. We got out hustled. If rebounding numbers, that's a telltale sign. We don't usually get out rebounded. We got out rebounded tonight. Uh, Especially letting these guys get offensive boards. Uh, that's something that we don't necessarily do. You feel me? That's something that we don't necessarily do is get out rebounded. And that happened tonight. It was a rare Julius Randle, 5 for 17 from the field, 16 points. Uh, and Emmanuel quickly, another person who played heavy minutes in that double overtime game. He was 5 for 16 for 14 points. RJ Barrett showed up tonight, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. We needed at least one of the other guys to score over 20 points for us to win this game. Uh, we needed one of the other guys. We needed either uh, 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 Randall or Quick to give us a 20-point game to go along with RJ Barrett's 27, and we win this game. But you know, again, no win streak lasts forever. You got to lose sometime. Uh, uh, like I said, yo, Jeffy, this is not the form for that. I address you at another time. You can put up to it and you can get cooked there, but this is not the form for that, bro. Uh, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Um, yeah, we nah, we don't do name calling here, Michael Brown. You know what I mean? That's Jaffe. That's my guy for real. You know what I mean? I like Jaffe. He a cool dude. He a net fan. But nah, we ain't doing no name calling, Brody. You know what I mean? He is being a little bit corny right now because his team is trash, but it's okay. Uh yeah, but back to what I was saying, it yeah, we we just got out hustled tonight, man. That's what it came down to. We got out hustled tonight. Uncharacteristic night from Julius Randle. This is one of the rare bad nights from Julius, and like I said, I think that's a lingering effects from that double overtime game. That game was a hard fought game, and a well deserved win. You feel me? But we still should have won this game. There's no excuses. Definitely should have won this game, man. I definitely could tell you this. I guarantee Jalen Brunson be playing next game. The Naz was good, Brody. The Naz was good. I see you. All good, Michael Brown. No worries, man. Uh, I don't know if nice if we'd have rest IQ and Randall today, we definitely would have lost. Uh, but I definitely think there was a space where you could have probably got somebody else off the bench, especially like I mean I'm not mad at Coach Tibbs for not doing it, right? Uh, I'm not mad at Coach for Tommy T for not doing it, but I definitely think that today was a day that you could have got some minutes from Evan and Rose. You feel me? Some guys with some fresh legs that could run up and down the court. You know what I mean? Like that 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 could have happened. I'm not mad at this comment neither. The Nets, absolutely. Obi could have been better today. Today was a day that Obi needed to step up and give some support to the guys, but he wasn't really giving that great. Yeah, he wasn't giving that great of an effort tonight. You know what I mean? Like, and then you can't let Kelly Oubre go for 27. That's outrageous. You feel me? That's outrageous. Kelly Oubre scoring 27 points. That's outrageous. That cannot happen. I can understand you giving up 23 to Gordon Hayward. He's a pretty good player. I can understand you giving up 25 for Terry Rozier. He's a pretty good player. But Kelly Oubre, he's all right, but he's not real. He should not be scoring 27 points against the Knicks, man. And then the audacity of Kelly Oubre to act like his team is fire. Like you guys suck. Like granted you got to win, but bro, calm down, bro. Calm down. I calm down. He was doing too much for my liking. I don't know if we play these guys again, but if we do, I hope we squash them like the bugs that they are. Because I was very annoyed watching Kelly Oubre, a grown man with black fingernail paint, act act rambunctiously on the garden floor. I was very disturbed by that. Very disturbed. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if we play these guys again, but if we do, I hope we put the beats on them. Bad. I want to beat them bad. Because what Kelly Oubre did, like dancing and prancing, kind of annoyed the hell out of me. Like this whole game in itself was kind of annoying. Uh, but win streaks come to an end. You can't win forever, man. But the fact that it was we don't play them again, I'm annoyed. Uh, win streaks don't last forever. Barry was good, Brody. Win streaks don't last forever, man. But I'm highly annoyed that we lost to the Charlotte Hornets, man. Highly annoyed that we lost to the Charlotte Hornets. That's a fact. Barry, always letting y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, highly annoyed that we lost to these guys. Should not have lost to these guys. We got another game on Thursday. I need my guys to get their rest. I really need my guys to get their rest. And come out ready for Thursday's game. And we play the Sacramento Kings. They're playing really good basketball right now, and we need to be ready to compete against those guys, right? Compete against those guys, and I guarantee you, Jalen Brunson will be playing that game. There is going to be nothing that's going to keep Jalen Brunson from playing that game against the Mental Kings. He will be ready on Thursday. We are going to need him. Yeah, that's a fact. Um, and that's what I'm saying. Like you got veterans on the team. I'm not mad at again. You know, I've had my differences with Coach Tommy T throughout the season, but I'm not even mad at him for not playing these guys. I'm just saying this was a perfect opportunity where you could have got guys like Evan Fournier and Derrick Rose some PT. You needed some fresh legs. You needed some scoring. Uh, Outside of Emmanuel quickly and Julius Randle, and I think you got some veterans on the team that could have gave you some positive minutes and keep up the Charlotte Hornets was bringing. Charlotte Hornets ran us. They ran us. They know we had tired legs, and they picked up the pace on us, and they kept the pace up all game long. That's how we lose, right? Uh, yeah, yeah. Alexander, you're 100% right, man. Quick did what he could do tonight. Quick did what he could do tonight. I'm not mad at his performance because I would absolutely understand if his legs were shot. He played 55 minutes our last game in a double overtime game. So I'm not mad at the team for losing this game. I understand why we lost this game. I'm just annoyed that it happened to the Charlotte Hornets. That's just where I'm at. Not mad that we lost the game. Just mad that our win streak ended at the hand of the Charlotte Hornets. That's it. You feel me? I totally understand why we lost this game. It was visible from the opening tip pause that we just didn't have it. As far as an energy standpoint. When the second unit came in, the fresher legs kind of gave us a push. Even even when and Kev on the pull up. Yo, what's good, Kev?
What's good? What's good, man? What's good? Tough loss, tough loss.
Yeah, I'm annoyed that uh I'm annoyed that we lost to the Hornets, but no win streaks last forever, man. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
listen, this is unexpected. I would say an unexpected win streak that we had. We played really well in
Mhm.
that win streak. I mean, we played solid basketball in that win streak.
Yeah,
I feel like we could have had it. I missed the first half. I got to see the second half.
yeah,
But I feel like the second half we came out of halftime like the lack of offense, like whatever we did in the first half, we just didn't know how to do that all over again. You know?
So I'm gonna tell you what happened in the first half since you didn't see it. The starters came out the same way in the first half. You feel me?
Okay.
The starters didn't have no energy tonight, man. No, except for Mitchell
Yeah.
Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was everywhere, but uh, Julius Randle and Emmanuel quickly in the first half. They was looking exhausted. They
Yeah.
looked like they
Yeah.
had no legs for the game. Uh, and RJ Barrett was playing well. I mean, RJ Barrett but only when the second unit came in, he started playing well, right?
Right. Right.
Uh, but the same shit happened in the second half. We came out in the third, we played bad. Then the second unit came in, we got the lead, we extended the lead again, and when the starters came back in, same shit started happening again. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like
Facts.
I just think that Julius Randle and Emmanuel quickly didn't have the legs for this game tonight, man. And it's just as simple as that. Marlon was good. You know what I
What's good,
mean?
Marlon?
Mad and
55
smooth.
minutes, bro. 55 minutes in a game will do that to you. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
not easy to do. Like he played the whole third, fourth, and two overtimes. And he played
yeah,
4 quarters in a row. So,
yeah,
that's kind of tough on you to come the
yeah.
next game and ball out like the way you did. Because that kid balled out in that last game.
Yeah. And we gave up a lot of second and third chance points, man. Like we could not secure
Right.
a defensive rebound tonight. Like that was
Mm-mm.
another part. And and that's uncharacteristic for this new version of the Knicks. Like
Mm-hmm.
we usually hold teams to one shot. And we couldn't do that tonight. And I contribute that to tired legs. But again, that's no excuse. We still absolutely should have won this game, right? Still absolutely should have won this game.
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
don't know if you heard me a few minutes ago. I said that this would have been definitely a good game to give Evan Fournier and Derrick Rose a look. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you're going against
Mm-hmm.
a below average team.
Yeah.
May be tired and have tired legs.
Mhm.
But it wasn't that hurt. You feel me? It wasn't that hurt. You got two veterans that know how to play basketball. Uh, and I'm pretty sure these guys stay ready. So we just needed an extra boost, some extra firepower that we couldn't get from Julius Randle and Emmanuel
Emmanuel
quickly
Quick.
today. And I'm mad at Tibbs that he didn't play these guys. You feel me? I'm not mad at him that he didn't play these guys. That's just me throwing it out there that it okay to give those guys a look today. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But
Nah, it's true.
on on to the next one, man. We got an important game against the Sacramento Kings. They're playing really good basketball. I have no doubt in my mind that Jalen Brunson will be playing that game.
Yeah. I think I
Now,
think I think we've won six of the last seven meetings against the Kings, if I'm not mistaken. So, but I know this time
yeah,
around, um, they're gonna be tough, So, because they
yeah,
playing
yeah,
much
yeah,
better basketball right now. Offensively, they putting up numbers, bro.
yeah, yeah. They they putting up numbers. They playing really well. But Julius Randle see barbecue chicken every time he sees uh the chicken dinner sign goes up over Sabonis' head, and Julius Randle absolutely eats every time he plays Sabonis. So I'm looking forward to
That's a
that.
fact.
I just hope these guys. I hope these guys get rest. Do you feel me? That's the
Yeah.
most important thing for me. After watching this game, I hope coach don't have them going crazy as far as practice go. Uh, just have walk through practice instead of a full on
Nah. Yeah.
practice if they have one because they're going on the road because they're going on the road. So normally when teams go on the road, they don't really have a practice like that. So and Jalen Brunson coming back is definitely a steadying and calming force for the Knicks. Because even with the Boston game, you saw that there were parts where it was absolutely missed when it comes to getting the team into offense. And tonight was one of those things too. Like it was too many times in the second half that the offense was stagnant. Guys was taking too long to get into the offense. And we was taking tough shots, man, tough shots. But
Yeah.
no need to cry over spilled milk, man. These things happen. I'm still very
Mhm.
high and positive on this team. Uh, man, it just is what it is. We going I still think we're gonna pick back up steam going into the playoffs, and we're gonna be a tough out, man.
Mhm. Mhm. I agree, bro. I agree. I think we're like 9-2 in our last 11 games, which is pretty awesome. Whoever expected the
Absolutely, that's
Knicks,
great.
whoever expected the Knicks to even pull out two 8-game winning streaks, like, and we haven't seen that. I think me and Fraz, shout out to Fraz, me and Fraz was talking about this, and the last time the Knicks did this, was the year we in '73 when they won a championship. Eh,
Yeah, yeah.
that was the last time the
They
Knicks
had an
won.
11 and an 8 game win streak.
Right, right. So
They had 11 and an
shout out
8
to
game win streak.
Shout out to Fraz because me and him was talking about it, and so that's pretty good to see, man. That's how you know that the Knicks are heading in the right direction, especially with this young team that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, we what shot? I don't know. What shot you talking about, JJ? What shot went up? Oh. Yeah, but yeah, it's speaking of who would expect things. I was planning on doing this conversation before I got up out of here because I didn't plan on staying here long. I hate doing this on my phone instead of the laptop. Uh, but I just want to, take the time to address a lot of these media talk heads who have been absolutely wrong about the New York Knicks, and now we're watching all the flip flopping happen. There's a lot of flip flopping, Kev.
It's a lot of it. A
The
lot of
media
it.
is flipping. It's all flippy floppy. you know,
It's horrible.
uh, Nick Wright. Nick Wright. There was a video popping out about Nick Wright saying that early in the season when we was cooking a little bit, that the Knicks are an absolute threat to nobody in the playoffs. In 6 weeks from now, we're gonna be asking if they are going to make the playoffs. I need an update from Nick Wright. I need an update, but he did try to update it. Like, yo, he posted like on Twitter, like, this is not the I got your moment that fans. Yes, it is. He's exactly the I got your
Mm-hmm.
moment because you was 100% wrong. Because we are
Mm-hmm.
a threat for a lot of teams in the playoffs, and it's not a question if we're going to make the playoffs. The question is what seed we're going to be in when we make the playoffs. That's the only question. That's the
That's
only
right.
question. If we're going to be fourth or fifth, that's the only question. So that's Nick Wright. Then you got what's that? It's loud.
Stephen A.
Whatever you
Smith.
doing. No, I
Oh
said
my
whatever
bad.
you doing is loud.
Oh my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm like, what's that? Stephen A. Smith. Shout out Kendrick Perkins for giving him that absolute work on first take. Telling him the truth. Knicks fans don't want you back. You wish Washy. You wish Washy. He got on first take. Oh, the New York Knicks. Orange and blue skies. Like we don't forget. We don't forget that you was the one calling for the jobs of and pause the heads of the front office, Worldwide West, Leon Rose. He was calling for their jobs in their heads because they wouldn't speak to the media. They didn't break up the whole entire team to get Donovan Mitchell, a subject that Monomy absolutely cooked you on your show. Stephen A. Smith been getting cooked by Knick fans on his show. Just
that's
to throw
that's
that out there.
that's twice in a
Yeah.
week. That's twice in a week, bro.
And yes, I'm including Kendrick Perkins into that Nick fan. Yes, because he's the only one on Main Street that been giving the Knicks they props from the beginning of the season. As a delegate of the Knicks fan base, I would like to propose a trade for Kendrick Perkins for Stephen A. Smith. Boston can have Steve Smith, and we want Kendrick Perkins.
How about a three-team
Absolutely.
trade? We'll
But
send
back to
it.
Steve.
We'll do a three. We'll do a three-team trade and send Stephen A. Smith to Brooklyn because he likes Brooklyn so much.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And we send one of the next fans to we send Big Friend Breezy to Boston. At least he got a chance. At least he have a chance at a series this year. Yeah, but look. So yeah. So not only that, and then Stephen A. Smith got the nerve to say after Kendrick Perkins cooked him, he has the right to be Knick fans have the right to be wishy washy. That's cap. No, you don't have the right to be wishy washy. These colors don't bleed, fam. Either you with us or you against us. It's that simple. It is
hmm
that simple. Stephen A. Smith and the rest of the and Mike Wilbon. I remember before the Knicks Celtics game. Malika Andrews asked Mike Wilbon, "Is there a chance that the Knicks win streak continue after tonight?" Not only did he say no, he said it in the most corny, no. And then he was 100% wrong. Eat those words, man. Eat those words, all of y'all. Y'all have to respect the Knicks. And then another part of this whole situation that annoys me is the fact that when they have to when now they're at the point where it's undeniable and they absolutely have to admit that the Knicks are a good team, they all go, "Oh, I was about to say this. The Knicks are actually good." I'm bro. You know why they do it like that, Kev? Because them saying that the Knicks is good shows that all their takes for the whole season about the Knicks were
was
absolutely
trash.
wrong. So now them having to eat their own words make them have to put a caveat in front of saying that the Knicks is good. You feel me? They
Yeah.
have to put that. I can't believe I'm actually gonna say this. What you mean you can't believe it? We've been trying to tell you guys all season. We've
hmm
been trying to tell you guys all season. Should we good?
Let me let me correct you on that.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been trying to tell you this is the off season.
Facts. That's a fact.
We've been trying to tell
That's
you
a
since the
fact.
off season that this team was good. We told you this team was gonna win that this team would win 45 to 50 games, and we're getting mighty close.
Yes. We're definitely going to do it in my eyes. Definitely going to do it. I think
I agree.
once we get Jalen Brunson back on the court, it's going to be back to business as usual. Winning games. You feel me? Winning games. It's invaluable what he does for us on the basketball court. Yes, we can win some games without him, but sustained success without Jalen Brunson is unrealistic in my eyes. Right. Uh, so even though tonight was a game we still should have absolutely won without him, having him back on the court means the world. You know what I mean? I answer that question. I answer that question. If we play, if we play in the first round, Cavaliers, we absolutely beat them in six. You know what I mean? Knicks is six against the Cavs. Second round, I don't know who our matchup would be. It might be like Boston or somebody. If it's Boston, I have tremendous confidence against. Believe it or not, we smoked them in the season series 3-1. I think it goes to seven, maybe, but I think we have their number, so it might not even go to seven. So we if we play if we play Cleveland and Boston, I think would that put us in the Eastern Conference Finals or the what's that the semifinals? What would that be?
Nah, Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference.
The Eastern Conference
Play
Finals, right?
right
Yeah.
because we would
So
play
yeah,
we would play Cleveland in the first round, Boston in the second round, and then whoever in the Eastern Conference.
yeah. So and that's to me, I feel like if I think we could beat Boston. You know what I mean? Sixers, not so sure because as much as I like Mitchell Robinson, the way they call fouls for Joel Embiid is going to be a problem.
Yeah, so yeah, yeah,
and
that's a fact.
James Harden is still James Harden. You know what I mean? Even though he doesn't score as much, he still does tremendous things for that team. Uh, that team is going to be difficult to beat. I'm not really a fan matchup against, the 76ers. Milwaukee, another team that they just so big, pause. Milwaukee is just a big ass team, pause. Not really a fan of how we match up against them. So if we play any of those two out of the top three, I'm worried about Milwaukee and the Sixers. If we play the
Yeah,
Cavaliers and Boston, I'm extremely confident that we can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Uh, and then more than likely, there that's where we'll probably bump into one of the teams that I'm scared of, and then it's a toss up at that point in my eyes. Uh, he said it's seven. Yeah, listen, Steven, I'm not even going to argue with you on that. As long as you got us winning.
yeah. Word,
You
word.
feel me? That means we here. You understand that we could beat these guys. And
Yeah,
and
that's a
when we
fact.
and when we beat the Cavaliers, Kev, when we beat the Cavaliers, I'm gonna make it my personal business for us to get blocked by Stephen A. Smith on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
I'm with you on that. I'm right behind you, bro.
we will be we will be blocked by Stephen A. Smith on Twitter if the Knicks eliminate Donovan Mitchell from the playoffs. No, win, not if, win.
We're
Uh,
gonna have to make a reel and put it up on Twitter, and
uh,
just like really kill him, bro. Really kill him.
uh, that's a fact. Sure, having to give us our respect too, Matty Smooth. He been trying to
Yeah.
give us our respect too. Uh, uh, but what I was about to say. But when you break it down to the grand scheme of things of what this season is, uh, us just getting out of the first round is a tremendous this team
Hmm.
because when you base it amongst the expectations of this team, what they said he's going to win 37. So
Yep.
most experts had us between 35 and 37 games,
All
fighting for the
season.
10th seed. Yep, all
Hmm.
season they had
Hmm.
us winning, fighting for the 10th seed. To see us at a spot where we're fighting for the fourth seed and could potentially make it to the second round. Tremendous success, tremendous stepping stone for this team, and in the years to come, right? Uh, for the years to come, we look like a favorable destination yet again.
Yeah.
So many for free agents, not just for trades, but for guys who are off contract gonna look at the Knicks like, okay, yes, I would like to play there. I like the way they're balling. I like what the energy because again, y'all thought the energy in MSG the year that we played the Hawks was crazy. Let us win a playoff series. Let the Knicks fan base see a playoff series being won in New York. MSG might fall to the ground with all the ruckus happening into the building. It's gonna be
Nah, it
uh
is. It is.
yeah, but yo, Kev, I'm definitely about to skedaddle up off this.
Nah, no
You
problem,
got
bro.
anything you want to add?
Nah, I think that I just hope that we come out prepared versus the King, because that team they very well balanced all around. They got some good players, good young players. They're beating really good teams and soundly, like they putting up numbers. So I think that if the Knicks plan on beating this team, we gotta play sound basketball like all the way around. We can't play 2 quarters of basketball. We gotta play 4 quarters of basketball, and the defense gotta show up. The defense got to
Yeah,
show up, man. We got to slow these guys down offensively, because this team is offensively they pretty well sounded. So that's all I got for tonight, man.
yeah, but yeah, I agree with that. But thank you for reminding me. I did want to talk about this before I left. But today that's part of the end ish of Nixon ish, right? So this is really no polite way for me to put this. John Morant is a idiot. He's an idiot, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
I seen some people like Paul Pierce trying to make a case. Jimmy J1 was good, Brody.
What up, Jimmy?
I
What up,
seen, I
Jimmy?
seen,
Salute.
I seen, I seen, people like Paul Pierce trying to make the case of, well, we glorify gangster rappers and all this stuff like for being the. He's not a gangster rapper. That's how those guys make their money. The image of being a gangster, it's literally tied to their career. That's how they make their money. They sell you the
Hmm.
image of being a thug. This is not how Ja Morant makes his money. He's a basketball player. He's supposed to be a role model because he has kids looking up to him. This is not a street business. This is the NBA, right? And then Paul Pierce tried to say he started carrying a gun after he got stabbed. Okay, I'm not even mad at Paul Pierce for carrying a gun after he got stabbed. Makes sense, self defense. But I never seen the Paul Pierce in the club in a picture holding his hammer up like this.
Nah.
Never seen it. That's the clear difference. I'm not even saying that John Morant shouldn't arm himself legally, right? Legally arm himself. I'm not saying that he shouldn't, right? Even though he has enough money to hire all the security in the world, right? But
Facts.
to be drunk in a club at what 4 o'clock in the morning on IG Live, dangling a loaded weapon in a public place is idiotic. It's idiotic, bro. Like you dedicate your life to your craft to get you and your family out of whatever situation. If you're from the hood, if he actually is from the hood, you did all this work to get your family out of the hood. Now you're trying to send them right back with your actions because no matter how talented John Morant is, there is a limit that the NBA has with your foolishness. Just ask Gilbert Arenas.
Mm-hmm.
Ask No Chill Gil. Ask because he was. I would say he was on the cusp of being one of those top stars in the NBA. Gilbert Arenas was balling at an immaculate level, and then he did that stupidness, and then he was out of the NBA. He like John Morant. Then I saw something that he's going to rehab. Like he going. I don't know how true it is. They say he might be going to rehab for alcohol or whatever the case may be. Like if that's the case, if he has a substance problem, still don't justify what he does. But I will commend him for going to get the help, even though he's at a place where he has no choice. But he's an idiot. He's an idiot, man. He's an idiot. Like in the
Nah,
middle of the
he is
season,
for
in the
real.
middle of the
Like,
season, why are you even out anywhere at 4 o'clock in the morning in the middle of an NBA season? Go home, son. Go home. You have enough money and clout. Bring the party wherever you at. You at the
or
crib? I guarantee you make one phone call, you can have a whole house full of women at your crib. There's no reason
mm-hmm.
for you to be outside in public with a loaded weapon, son. Now I heard they got police investigating John Morant. Like it,
Yeah,
wow.
it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
Listen, Plexico burst.
He actually cost the Giants a repeat.
It definitely did. That's all I got to say. Plexico burst.
Yeah, he plaxicoed himself. Mm-hmm.
So the only difference is he didn't shoot himself. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
it could have happened because that's the same kind of foolishness that got Plexico. And you have all the money to hire security, bro. That's my issue. No need for
Yo,
you to be carrying a gun because you can hire guys who can legally carry the gun for you.
that's a
And if
fact.
shit pop off, they can shoot whoever they need to shoot, and it be no sweat off your back.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Mm-hmm.
my little 2 cents on that. Yo,
Yeah,
Marlon, I know my fault. Go ahead, Kev.
Nah, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was about to tell Marlon. I know I said I was pulling up to to the Kagart tonight. I really hate being on my phone, man, and doing this. I really
That's
do.
tough,
So
man.
yeah. My bad, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I mean, uh,
Yeah. Let me say something real quick about that John Morant situation. It's sad because you players like these sports players, how they throw their lives away doing bullshit like this, bro. Like you have so much on your plate. You making all this money to provide for your family, and then you start doing dumb shit like this. That's how shit happens, man. You know, and it's unfortunate. I don't know how he got caught up in this. I'm hearing he's throwing up crip signs and doing all this wild, crazy shit. I don't know how
Yeah,
true that is, but
yeah. I wouldn't
I'm
take. Only person I heard say that was Skip Bayless, and I wouldn't take Skip Bayless' word on that because I don't even know if he knows what the fuck a Crip sign is. You feel me?
yeah,
But
well,
yeah, my fault. Go
but
ahead, Kev.
nah, but at the same time, like don't be a Takashi 6ix9ine ass dude where you're gonna get caught up in the wrong thing and then your life is ruined, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just stick to playing basketball. Ain't nothing wrong with being you, bro. If you're not a street dude, that's okay. It's okay, bro. Like you don't have to act like you're a street dude if you're not really a street dude. You know what I mean? Like, so you know, just try to stay out of trouble, boy. And it's tough because now if they suspend you for 50 games, there goes your whole season.
And summer
Everything that
next season.
everything that you worked hard for, to get to this level, to get to this point where you have a chance to compete for a championship in the playoffs, and now you're about to get suspended for 50 games. What do you tell your teammates? What do you tell the fans of Memphis, your teammates, the front office, like your family? Like, what do you tell
Yeah.
all these people after doing all this dumb shit that you're doing? For what? And somebody needs to tell him to settle down on the liquor, B. Like, yo, your man be out. Yo, Marlon showed me a video today. This dude was guzzling a
Yeah.
bottle of tequila like it was water.
Yeah. Yeah. He wild, man. Yo, and you hang around nefarious types. There's a lot of stuff that come along. They bring those kind of people that he wants to be around. Bring a lot of drama that come because there comes a point where they have to start trying to prove their worth. You know what I mean? Like you hear about rappers talk about this shit all the time. Like when entourages was big in hip hop, right? Then you have the guys that's around that really have nothing else to offer except for putting in work. So now they gotta prove that they're worthy of being around. And then that's when the drama starts. But then, it was being weird is that it's not even those guys that John Morant have. It's him. He has to worry about his own self because he's doing the dumb shit. He's the one doing the
Yo,
dumb shit.
yo, word.
He's the one doing the dumb shit. Like,
Like, I
and
don't
if
know,
he's an
man.
alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
if he's an
Mm-hmm.
alcoholic, I'm get the help that he needs. But,
Word.
bruh, and I, to someone in his defense, I couldn't imagine being in my early 20s with millions of dollars and access to anything. And me in my early 20s without none of that stuff was wild.
Nah, I
I
get
get
it.
it, but it just you have to surround yourself with better people. You know what I mean?
You
He
do.
not really like
And
that from what I could tell you. He went to prep schools, dual parent household. That doesn't scream I grew up in a struggling environment and had to do what I had to do to survive. That's not what that screams to me. You know?
yep. And the thing is that the thing with that whole situation is you always got this one knucklehead dude gonna test your gangster, bro. Gonna
Yeah.
test your
With
gangster, bro.
somebody
They
that's
already
looking like,
tried.
all right,
They already tried, bro. They already tried. Like the kid, you snuffed the kid with, whatever. You pulled out the gun on the kid. Now the kid said you pulled the gun out on him. Now you claiming it's self defense. Then you already having problems with somebody in the mall. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Are you an NBA player or you or what are you
yeah,
doing,
listen,
fam? Like, let's get it together, bro.
he's really an alcoholic and that's what he's claiming. I just hope he go get the help that he needs because he's a
Facts.
tremendous talent, man.
Fact.
He's a tremendous talent, and we don't. I would hate for the sport to lose somebody like a John Morant. You know what I mean? Uh,
Listen,
I, like he's a to me like even though it's way too early to call, but if he stay consistent, he's definitely going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. If he stays is consistent and has a long career, there's no doubt in my mind that he's not going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. And it would suck to lose a John Morant, like
it was.
because of whether it's alcohol abuse or him just being a complete idiot. Like
Yeah.
either way, something got to be
Hmm.
fixed. You know what I
That's a
mean?
fact.
Yo, Kev, appreciate you for pulling up, Brody.
Yo, shout out to Scotty Perry. Thank you for drafting RJ Barrett, and we don't got to deal with none of this BS that's going. Shout out to you, Scotty Perry. Shout out, yo. I love you, my brother. I'll leave
Yo,
you with that one.
yo, Kev. You, know, you remember when I went on in Scott Perry We Trust campaign a
Yes,
few
I
years
do. I
ago?
remember that. I remember that. Yes, I do.
I,
Yo.
I was telling everybody about Scott Perry from from years ago. His first after his
Hmm.
first year with the Knicks, I saw what he was trying to do, and I'm like, yes, this is what
Hmm.
we need to. Uh, he missed on some draft picks. He missed on no, he missed on one draft pick, Kevin Knox. I think
Kevin
that was
Knox.
his draft.
That was it. Yo,
Yeah,
Emmanuel Quickly, Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett. I mean, the list goes on and on. You out of all those picks, you only miss out on Kevin Knox.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
Mitchell Robinson in the second round. You got Emmanuel Quickly in the late first round. You traded for Emmanuel Quickly. You traded for Emmanuel Quickly. You know?
So it's weird because even though I do believe Leon Rose has the final say so, but in other teams the GM get all the credit and all the blame. You rarely hear about the president getting all the. Maybe Larry Bird was one that he got all when he was president of the Celtics. He got or Indiana, excuse me. He got a lot of criticism and blame for what happened when he was the president there. Only but everybody else is the GM. The
Right?
GM doing an amazing job signing. Like he gets the credit for signing. So I even though I do believe Leon Rose deserves a lot of credit, but also don't want to overshadow the fact that my guy Scotty P has been putting in work. The contracts we've been signing, that Scotty P's DNA all over that. Pause. Because remember when he first got here and we started signing these guys to these team friendly contract 2 years, second year options. That was Scotty P. That was all Scotty P. So if you look at the contract that Julius Randle signed, the contract that Jalen Brunson signed, the contract that RJ Barrett signed, it's all Scotty P.
The contract that Mitch signed.
All Scotty P. These are great contracts.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, yo, we
Again, the one blemish you could put on his record maybe is the Evan contract.
and the Evan contract, maybe the Kemba Walker,
No,
signing him in.
you can't even because it was what a 2 year
Well, yeah,
contract,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
and we were
Um,
able to, and we only gave him 9 million, so it was easy to move him.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Actually, that was a great contract.
No, it was, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we got some draft capital out of that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
did.
So shout out to this front office that everybody wanted fired.
They didn't see
That
the vision.
listen. I'm gonna tell you something, T-Time, before we go for real now. That's why you don't jump off the ship, and that's why me and T-Time are on the ship celebrating. Boy, we are celebrating heavy. This year has been a success in my eyes because
Absolutely.
everybody had us only winning 38 games and
Absolutely.
37 games, and we almost at 40 right now. So
Absolutely.
the Tibbs, the front office, and these players gotta send them at least 4 or 5 dozens of red roses. They all deserve them, bro. They all
That,
deserve all the roses, bro.
yeah. And, and somebody asked me. Oh no, somebody proposed the question. I don't know if they. Yeah, somebody did ask me on one of the Knicks issues after the show was over, and I see Jimmy J1 post a question about the fire coach Tommy T train. Uh, he's doing what I can't say I'm still on the train because he's doing what I've been asking him to do. Uh, Julius Randle's not playing 39 minutes every game. Neither is Jalen Brunson. He's mixing up their minutes. If RJ Barrett is having a bad night, he's sitting RJ Barrett down. Same thing with Grimes. Same thing with Quickly. Like, these are the things that we were asking him to do. He's making
Hmm.
actual in-game adjustments now. He's making timely timeouts. He's calling timely timeouts. These are all the things that we've been asking him to do. So I can't say fire the guy now after he's doing everything I asked him to do.
Yup. And if you notice, offensively, he's letting them work freely. Do your thing, play your game. They look so comfortable out there offensively. I think in this 10-game winning streak, I think our offense is ranked like second in the league since the win
Yeah.
streak.
Yeah,
Like, bro.
and mentioning comfortability, you see that most with Emmanuel Quickly. I've never seen him like so exuberant playing basketball. Like the way he
Hmm.
was against the Celtics and not even just the Celtics, the last few games, you could see the kind of freedom and joy he's playing with and not looking so tentative on the offensive end. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, so I I can't say that I'm still part of the Fire Goes Tommy T train because he's doing what I asked him to do.
Yep.
He was still
Yep.
doing what he was doing before All-Star break. I'll still be on the train. But the fact that matters is that he's changed. He's with the team. I can't be mad at him. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
uh, yeah. But yeah, appreciate everybody that pulled up. You know, y'all already know the vibes. Wait, I work Thursday, so yeah, I won't be around for the recap Thursday. I don't know if Kev have free time. If Kev free,
Yeah, because
Kev will run.
I think it's gonna be a late night game, so I might be able to do it. I think they play at 10 o'clock. So
Oh, I won't be home by the end of the game, and I probably won't even be able to watch most of the game. You know what I mean? Because I'll be traveling. You know what I mean? But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, if I'm home and you on, I pull up. Pause. Right. But
I bet.
yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll see y'all Thursday. But Kev said he'll see y'all Thursday. I'll holler y'all.
I